Oh my god, hi guys! So today we're building this jazz club, as you can see, and oh my gosh, I actually have something to tell you, so guess what happened? So basically, I already recorded this entire video. I already voiced it, and I already did this whole thing, and I had it edited, and everything was done, and it was just so perfect, and everything was done, and I was so excited to get it posted to you and uploaded and whatever. But guess what? Guess what? I we'll speak about it after my dad starts speaking here. Want to say hi? You're in the camera.
Hello.
So basically, this is the worst. I needed to clear storage, because I was exporting my video, and this video is about 30 minutes long, and it said it didn't have enough space in my computer, so I was like, oh, okay. So I went to my trash, and I cleared my trash, right, and everything was looking good, and then I went to my files, and it said it didn't have enough space still, so I went to my storage, and I was like, hey, what's taking up the most storage? And it said, oh, it's your movies. So I went to my movies, and I saw that it was a bunch of things from like something, and I was like, well, I don't even know what these are, and they're like over a year old, so I'm assuming I can just delete them. So I deleted all of them, right? And then I went into my CapCut program, and I was like, oh, well, look at that, So basically, I edit my videos on CapCut, and while I know that's kind of like weird for some people for some reason, I use it because it's so easy, it's free, and it's so freaking easy. And guess what? Guess the best thing ever that could have ever happened to me at this exact moment right now. It just happened. And I go to my CapCut folder, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna throw this away, and I throw it away because it's full of old videos. It's full of the Roblox video, it's full of the baking video and the ramen video, and it's all gone. I don't know what happened. I deleted a file that was over a year old, and my entire CapCut thing got deleted. That means I lost 3 videos that I was in the making. 3. I had a spaghetti video in the making. I had a Zen garden unboxing in the making. And I also had an arts and crafts video in the making that I was going to post after this video. Because I can't post cooking after cooking. I was going to do consecutive and make a schedule. But after I deleted that file that was a year old, and all the files in it weren't a year old, I just deleted everything. I still have my photos, but every single piece of recorded content that I have on here is gone. And that is just so annoying to me because you guys I had so much recording. I had so many videos that were like pre-prepared that I was so ready to just hop on, edit, and then post. But now I have to remake my spaghetti. And I just don't know if that experience is going to be as good. I mean, I love spaghetti, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, remake the spaghetti? I had a guest star in there, but, okay, I guess he's not going to be in it, It's just, how could this happen to me? 3 videos that are gone. They're gone. Completely gone. And not only that, but I also have to redo this entire video, which I just think is ridiculous. So, we got off to a bit of a rough start. Not gonna lie, okay? I'm a little unhappy right now, but it's fine because I thought this was fun, but I was like, after I finished, I was like, ooh, I could talk about more, So basically, in the original video, I realized that, hey, I can talk about anything I want. And even though it will be a little awkward because it's a long, one-sided conversation, I realized that some people have the attention span of a mouse and like to do things while they're watching videos. So you can clean your room, do your homework or whatever, while you just have this on in the background, which I thought was a wonderful idea. Thank you, past me. Sorry you guys weren't there for me to make that revelation. I just thought it would be a useful thing to say, so that you don't have to sit here and just watch me make Legos, which of course is fun. But yeah. Also, I don't know, I'm just kind of angry because, what the heck? All my content is just gone. I was so ready to export my video after it told me I had so much storage, so I went on. It only killed 2 gigabytes, and I'm realizing now that doesn't look like a lot of footage, but it was a lot of footage, I swear. I had 3 videos in there, and I need you guys to acknowledge that my videos aren't very long. They're 7 to 8 minutes, and maybe 15. And I'm just like so sad, you know, because I was just so excited to be making content for you, and it's just gone. It's gone, and I have to redo everything. Also, guys, I'm posting every other Monday. That's my schedule. But yeah, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pretend like this is the first time I'm recording this, because what the heck, that's not fair to you guys. So yeah. So basically throughout this whole video, I'm kind of like readjusting the camera because it's just like really annoying how it looks. Oh wait, here's a tour. Okay, look at the bathroom. Okay, you see the sink in there? See the little light that's made of guns? And we got the stage there. Oh yeah, and then we got the pizza place. Look at that pizza. Oh, and the sausages to make the sausage. Ooh, wait, are sausages on like the pizza sausage? Because they don't look like sausage. They look like pig. I don't even know what they look like. But what are pepperonis made of? Because I've seen salami on pizza, so I know they're not the same thing. I don't really know. Anyway, yeah, so, like, basically, I just don't even know. So last time, I think we ended up talking about Love Sam, which, oh my god, it's just such a wonderful game. I need to give, like, credit to it, because it's just such an amazing game. I'm not sure if the, like, creator has made any other games, but I 100% recommend that you watch that video, because it is just, not watch the video, I mean, play the game, because it is just such an amazing game. It's called Love Sam. It's on Steam, I think, but it's just, like, such a wonderful game. It really, the message really sticks with you, you know, because it is just such a heartbreaking and like amazing story. It's just amazing, you know, like it's good if you want to like sit down and contemplate this world and what we've become as a society. It's just such an amazing game, and I just love it so much. But yeah, and like basically I was just like I was just like talking about it because I was like, oh, that is such a cool game, you know. And then I started talking about Minecraft, because Minecraft is also like the best game in existence, and I absolutely love it. Also here, oh my god, okay, look, I worked really hard on this, and this took me forever. 3D animation. Oh yeah. You see how I even made it do a little turn. It's at an angle? Yeah, okay. So now, moving on. Of course, we're making windows here, but like, yeah. And then I started talking about Minecraft, and I was like, oh my god, Minecraft is such a great game. I love Minecraft. I've been playing it since I could ever remember. It's just such a good game, and I absolutely love it. Oh, and then here we are on the second floor. Hey, where'd the base come from? I don't know, but like, yeah. And it was just such an amazing game, and I just love it. Also, like, I just like, yeah. Also, sorry if you guys hear, like, people in the background or my dogs are barking. I doubt you will, but, like, just so you know. Because, like, I mean, there's people in my house, and my dogs are barking, you know? Just, like, gotta let you know the haps, because, like, have you ever, like, watched a video and the audio is all grainy, and there's, like, a baby crying in the background, and then Havana is playing in the background, and it's just so annoying, because, like, what the heck is even going on? So you just leave the video, you know, and then you feel bad because that YouTube, like, they got a lot of, like, views on their video, and then they post another video, and then it doesn't get as many views because people remember it as a video that had really grainy audio, and you're like, oh, yeah, that was horrible, so you don't watch it either. Yeah, but I think if you watch, like, if you watch the first 45 seconds of a video, then it actually counts as a view. I don't actually know how long it is. I don't know. I need someone to come on here and, like, teach me the haps of YouTube, because I'm not reading the whole terms and service thing. I mean, come on, don't be ridiculous here. I mean, I could make a YouTube video out of it, maybe that would work. But, yeah, no. But, yeah. What else was I talking about? I'm not sure. But here we are on the second floor. Look at that. You can see the first floor in the making. Oh, here's me changing the camera angle again. Yikes, this was a struggle. You could see me. This is sped up. And, like, I was just struggling, and I was like, oh my god, what the heck is even going on here? And after this, I actually moved the camera one more time. See, there we go. And this is when I got a ring light. Thank you to my wonderful sister who actually got me one. It is so good, and I have it right by my bed. It helps me do my homework. It's just so good. Thank you so much. And yeah, and then right there we got a rotary phone. Oh yeah, I've actually never used a rotary phone. I've only ever seen the ones they have on, like, Halloween, like, props things, but, like, where you, like, dial 9, but, like, I've also never had to use one because they're, like, mad old and no one even uses them anymore. And also you can see there, like, with the purple doors, they actually, like, lead to the seamstress, or the seam guy? What do you call them? Seam men? No, that's definitely not it. I know, like, mistress, seamstress, so, like, maybe, like, it comes from there. I'm not actually quite sure. I mean, I wish I could tell you, but I actually have no clue. Is it seam sir? I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know if there's a term for, like, a male seamstress. Is it just seamstress? What do I know? Anyway, if you follow the purple doors, then you'll actually get led to his room, which is right there, I think. And I just thought that was pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, here we're making some colorful windows. That's fun. Ooh, I love me some colorful windows. Oh, my dog is barking. Hopefully you cannot hear that, but yeah. Oh, okay, so, I was thinking about a schedule, right, for YouTube videos, and I was thinking I could post every other Monday, because, like, here's the thing. I was talking to some of my friends and some of my siblings, and, like, a lot of them were like, well, if you're gonna post on Monday, then post every Monday. Don't post every other Monday, But the thing is, I go to a preparatory school, and oh my goodness, do they give so much homework. They don't even let me breathe. I mean, not even for a day. I mean, I'm literally doing homework right now. I'm not even joking. I'm literally working on an essay right now, which I really hope you cannot hear my dogs, but I'm working on an essay right now, like, as we speak. I'm not even joking. I'm literally editing my Odyssey essay. Because I literally have no time to make YouTube videos. And I acknowledge that I need to get my homework done first, because this is something that I'm doing and not something that's required of me. I am required to do my homework. But, like, it's just, like, such a pain to, like, be doing this and school, because not only is it my first year of high school, but I literally hate my school, and everyone is moving next year, and I'm not, because I have to stay. So, yeah, and I'm having such a hard time adjusting to high school right now. I've had a few big losses, and I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a hard time keeping up. I'm doing it pretty well, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's just, life is tough, man, and, like, just kind of not having a good time right now, But yeah, I mean, I made some friends, things are going well. It's just like, man, I really love middle school, and I wish I could go back, I do miss it. And that's like, some I was telling some people from this one school, and I was like, yeah, I would do middle school all over again if I, like, could, and they were like, really? And I was like, yeah, like, totally. I loved middle school. And, like, I realize now that it wasn't a very good experience for them, so I think I just got really lucky with the middle school I went to. I love you so much. Like, I literally loved my middle school, and God, do I wish I could go back. I hate high school. It's not even difficult. The work is easy. It's just you're so overloaded with it, and you can't even adjust. I literally had summer homework. Do you guys realize how stupid that is? I hate summer homework. I did it. Don't get me wrong. I got an A. I hate that we had summer homework. That is so stupid. Like, oh my gosh. And then the first day, my teacher gave me a schedule, and I have homework every day. Which isn't something I'm complaining about. What I'm complaining about is that I literally cannot get it done. Like, I don't have any after school activities. I'm not in any sports or anything. I mean, I wasn't at the time. And I still am kind of not. I don't know. It's just so hard to keep up with homework. I'm not gonna lie. Every day I have to read a chapter and do, like, a timeline essay thing, and it's just, I don't even know, man. It's just it's hard. Especially, like, the Odyssey is such a hard book to read, and one chapter a day, nah. Oh my god, it's crazy. I'm not having a good time right now. I'm really, really, really struggling. I have really good grades, though. I have straight A's right now. And I know that, like, doesn't really reflect on what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, I am, like, one mistake away from failing. I swear. Like, I mean, like, it's complicated because I have good grades, but I'm, like, really frustrated. I'm not having a good time right now. High school is hard. I don't know how I'm supposed to do 4 years of this, but I was talking to some seniors, and they said, hey, your freshman year is definitely the hardest, And I was like, is that because you're used to getting all that homework, or is it because you get less homework? And I didn't ask, but, like, still, something I should keep in mind, because I was also talking to some of my navigators who are also seniors, and she told me that she hasn't had any homework so far this year, and we were about 3 months into the year when she said that, and I was like, oh, okay, so seniors don't get homework. I mean, I guess I can wait till my senior year, but, like, I mean, I don't know, it's just, how could anyone have survived this? But also, I was talking to some, like, junior, and then, no, wait, was it junior? Yeah, and he told me that his middle school was all online, he was online for his freshman year? I don't know. Wait. Yeah, he would be online for his freshman year, I think. I don't know. But he was like, I'm always online. And then, like, they didn't really care, so I never really had to adjust. He was like, I feel bad for you, though. You gotta deal with all that homework and, like, in the person. And I was like, yeah, it sucks. You know? And also, I've had so many teachers complain that this generation is absolutely disrespectful. And, like, girl, shut up. Like, if you've been teaching for 13 years, how do you not expect to see a change in generations and the way they act? Do you think every generation is going to act the same? No. Like, I don't know what a skibbity toilet is, you know? But I'm also not, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. You know, it's just like different, you know? And I think if you've been teaching for 13 years, you should know that. Like, I don't know if you can see right now, but I'm side-eyeing you. Because it's just like, I don't know, how do you not expect each year to be at least a little more, like, different, you know? I get that, like, we're getting stupider, but, like, still, that's just so mean. But, like, there's this one teacher, and he's been teaching for, like, 8-ish years, and he was like, in my 8 years of teaching, I've never had a freshman class worse than you. And then my science teacher, who's been teaching for 4 years, she was like, there is just something about this freshman grade that I just cannot click with you. You guys never come to school on time. You guys never come with, like, your pencils or your supplies that you need, you know? And, like, honestly, when they tell me that, I don't care, because that line is, like, so overused. It's always in my years of teaching. Like, do you really think I care? Am I the teacher? Like, I mean, of course, like, respect to teachers. You know, I love my teachers. But, girl, you need to, like, stop complaining. Because, like, were you that much better? I had an old man for my 8th grade, Spanish teacher, and he was always like, this generation is just so attached to their phones, you're slaves to it, you know? And, like, okay, I agree. But it's also, I don't care. And, like, is that a bad thing? I mean, why do I need to learn, like, calculus when I have a calculator in my pocket, you know? In case I don't have service, but, like, your calculator doesn't need service, you know what I'm saying? And I was also talking to my dad because my sister stopped paying for the phone bill, and I was like, it's just, like, kind of frustrating when I don't know if you guys are here to pick me up, you know? And he was like, well, I lived like that my whole life, and I was like, oh, wow, you really got me there, didn't you? Like, I don't understand what he wanted me to say there. Like, oh yeah, you guys had it so hard back then. I'm so sorry for you. I mean, I can't even imagine what it would be like to not be able to track your own parents, you know? But also, were your parents even present in your life, you know? It's just like, it comes into this circle. I'm not sure. It's because I'm not sure if the newer generations are healthier or, like, not as healthy. It's just... What am I even talking about, guys? I'm building Legos right now. Why am I talking about this? But, like, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna continue. Because, like, what the heck? I mean, like, I don't know. You know how, like, people are like, oh, Gen Z is so sensitive. You know, I do think that's true. But also, I don't know. Not all of us are like that. It's just the ones that are online that are, like, state their opinion that are like that. But the majority of us don't agree with a lot of the things they're saying. It's just that we don't put our public opinion out of there, you know? And when people do, it doesn't get likes or anything because we don't get into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know, you know? I don't really know. Like, I don't think I'm sensitive. I don't think so at all. I mean, I'm not easily offended. I mean, I do get my feelings hurt, but I try not to express when I do, you know? And, like, most of the time when I do get my feelings hurt, I don't mention it unless it's something that, like, actually really hurt my feelings and maybe break down crying or something, you know? Because, like, I understand that people don't like when I get offended, which I think is you being overly sensitive. But, I mean, what do I know, you know? Because, I mean, I don't really know any millennials that are like, oh, millennials are so much better, you know? I don't really know, you know, and also, you know, the whole thing where, like, millennials are like, oh, well, we're raising Gen Alpha, so they're gonna be, like, y'all's problem, you know, and I think that is such a dumb argument, you know, because I think Gen Alpha is who's gonna be, like, recorded the most by, like, those parents, you know, those parents that, like, record everything, like, family vloggers, that's what I'm trying to say. And on TikTok, you know how people, like, record their kids' autistic meltdowns? I think that is heartbreaking, you know? But some people think, like, what an ungrateful brat, you know? But, if you know your kid is autistic, then why are you recording it and posting it on the internet? You're making a fool out of them. You're not recording any context. You're only recording them crying and having a meltdown, and then you're taunting them like half the time. It's just, I don't know. I just have a big problem with that, but maybe I am being overly sensitive that you're teasing a neurodivergent person while they're in the middle of a meltdown. But I mean, what do I know? What do I know? I'm not a doctor. In fact, I'm only 14, but I'm just saying. And that doesn't really stick well with me, and I think you kind of know that, but since you're older, I feel like you have a sense of authority that everything you do is in the right, and that's when we get a little complicated, because when I try to correct you about that, you're like, oh, well, I'm older than you, so you gotta listen to me, but then when I point that out, you're like, oh, what if I say what I'm gonna say, then that directly, goes back on my point, I don't know, it's just a tough one. I have argued with a few adults before, but, nothing big, I mean, just, with teachers sometimes, but, that's because they're being mean. My 5th grade teacher, no, my 6th grade teacher. No, wait, it was 5th grade, because 5th grade is middle school. By the way, I'm part of the first 5th graders. When I was in 4th grade, I thought I had 1 year of elementary left, but that was a lie. That was actually my last year. So little did I know that 4th grade me would be going into middle school the next year. I only learned halfway through, and I was kind of sad because I wish I spent my time more I wish I appreciated elementary more, because I don't really remember my elementary years, But anyway, my 5th grade history and English teacher, oh man, she was always pushing my buttons. I hated that lady. Oh my goodness, I hated that lady. And she was always talking about her boyfriend and how her boyfriend left her at the movie theaters when there was a shooting at the movie theaters, and she was like, yeah, and when we went to hide under the seats, my boyfriend ran away and he left me behind. Can you guys believe that? And she started crying, and I was like, I don't really know what to tell you there. She was always talking about her boyfriend, and my 7th grade math teacher was like that too. She was always crying over her boyfriend and stuff. And it was really nice because, when she was crying, she was like, guys, I don't really feel like grading today. So, just have a free day, And I was like, oh, okay, because, of course it would be, a day where we have to work on missing work or something. But I'm a good kid, so I never have missing work. It's just, I don't know. And also, guys, I don't really know if I mentioned this before because, as I said in the past, I mean, my recording got messed up. But I'm posting every other Monday. I decided to do that because, I don't want to make my schedule too repetitive. And also, I don't want to make too many videos to the point where it turns into more of a chore than, something I want to do for fun. Because I'm doing this purely for fun. And I do think this is fun. I love talking to you right here, right now. I love editing this. I love going to the store and, thinking of new ideas. I love sitting at my table and talking with my friends about what I should do, And finding people who want to do videos with me. I have a line of people who want to do videos with me. And it's amazing. I genuinely think this is, one of the funnest things I could do as something that's just on the side, Because I'm not a big outside person. I don't go outside and play, soccer with the kids on the street. Not only because I am intimidated by strangers, but I also just, that's just not my thing, If I was, sitting around doing nothing all day, I'm sure my parents would be like, okay, you have to join a sport, But I do this, and, hey, this is fun. I love this, And I've learned a lot. I even watched some of those videos that are, help you with lighting and stuff. I know about, B-rolls before I learned it in school in my journalism class. It was just really cool, But yeah, every other Monday. That way it doesn't turn into a chore, and I can also have time to do this because I go to a preparatory school and we get so much homework. Yeah, I hope I'm not repeating myself. I don't want to sound like a broken record all the time. But yeah, another thing. Okay, so I know I already mentioned Love Sam, but I think I just need to go back into, how it's not just your typical RPG and, FPS games. It's just such an amazing game! And I really think that you guys should play it because it's just so amazing, and I think it deserves, a second mention because it is just so good. That's why I just came back to it, But yeah, you should always give any game a try, but, I just think that's a game you should start with because if you're not a big, video game person, trust that you should go into that game. Because if you're not a big video game person, then that is the game for you because it has the story that is for you. I just think it's such a wonderful game, and it has such a lovely message, and I just love it so much. But yeah, I've also been meaning to get into Stardew Valley, but I just haven't because I just don't know why. I just haven't really been got into it because I mean it looks so fun. My friend Ace likes to play it sometimes, and like one time they took it to like my like a group thing, and I was like, oh wait, that's pretty rad. Like that looks like a cool game. Like you can get married to people. I want to do that, and I love farming games. I play this one game on Roblox where you just farm all the time, and I love Farming Simulator, you know. Before they took it off of the Flash games, and I was like really sad. But like yeah. Also, why did they get rid of Flash? That makes no sense to me. Do you remember when they got rid of Flash and everyone was panicking on like where are all the Flash games gonna go? People thought they were just gonna like die, But luckily a lot of them stayed. I'm glad. Um like I remember when they got rid of Flash and I couldn't play Fireboy and Water Girl because it wasn't supported on like any computer ever. And I was like so so annoyed because I love that game. I mean, I'm glad like it's still supported on some people, but I just hate it. I just wish it's always Apple. It's always Apple who doesn't support Flash, and it's just so stupid because I love Flash and I use it all the time. But anyway, this set like was really fun to build. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, this was probably like one of the funnest set I've ever like made before, just because I love the architecture. I love how there was such like I mean like it wasn't even subtle how they had like the pink doors, but they didn't look bad. It was just so amazing to me how someone could have just incorporate their imagination into a building, and it's just like amazing, and I love it. I think it was really fun. I would build it again if like I could, for the first time. And yeah, but like basically I have a lot of it had 15 bags. This set had 15 bags, and I think it was about $300, I think. I know it was around 300. I'm not gonna lie to you and set a specific price, but I'm pretty sure it was around 320. I got a lot of points. You guys, if you like Legos, you should be a part of the Lego VIP thing because oh my gosh, it is so much, it's so worth it. I mean like it's free. Not only is it free, but you also every $100 you spend on Legos, you get $5 of store credit, and I have $25 of store credit. I do spend a lot of money on Legos, and it was mostly this set that got it, but I also bought a different one. Okay, so I think the set that I want to go for the most is definitely the Titanic or the Eiffel Tower, because the Eiffel Tower is repetitive and it looks horrible to build, but I love repetitive things, and I just think that's amazing, and I want to do that. And also it has a little French flag on top, which I think is cute. Yeah, but like also this was really hard to store. Like after I got it, I was like, oh my god, where am I gonna put this? Like I have like a Lego shelf. Oh man, I hope I'm not a broken record, but I have a Lego shelf. And, like, I was just really scared that I was going to, like, take it up and it was going to break, or I was going to knock something over, or, like, something horrible was going to happen, because I literally have no space for Legos. I have Legos on the floor. I have Legos behind me. After I got this set, like, in the time between me and me recording this, I've gotten 3 new sets, and they are literally on the floor or stacked on top of other things, and, like, sometimes they fall over because they're, like, unbalanced and something, but I literally have nowhere to put them, and my containers where I'm putting them aren't coming in fast enough. It's mad difficult to figure out, like, where I'm gonna put them, At the end of the day, it doesn't, like, it's fine, It's just so annoying that I can never decide where something should go, Because, like, right now I have, like, Harry Potter mixed with, because before they were, like, separated, so, like, I had Lego elves on one side, Harry Potter, Batman, Marvel over here, But now they're all mixed, and right now I literally have my huge Bugatti on top of Stephanie, the Lego friend's house. And, like, it's fine, I just think it's annoying, because I want to keep a little Lego city, Also, when I get older, I'm going to have a Lego city. Okay, no one is going to stop me, because I'm going to have the best Lego city anyone has ever seen. And I'm going to spend all my extra money on Legos, and, like, yeah. Also, here we're done. We finished the set. Good job, guys. Good. I hope you finished the task you were doing or whatever. So here's it all together. Oh my god, look how fun. And then we gotta add the design. Oh gosh, yes. And then right here, oh wait, we gotta add a little parasol right here. Okay, so they can have a little date. Oh, isn't that adorable? And there's little studs on the pavement, which I thought was amazing because I love that. And then we got the light. And it actually connects to more, which I'm planning to get in the future and record those. And then I had a little party. Yay! I really, really hope you guys enjoyed.